Hi there everyone, welcome to ABELI Reviews. I'm Andrew, and if you saw the first video in this little mini-series here of telepresence and all those fun pieces, this one happens to be with in-person activities, and we're going to specifically focus on the SRV. Or, my goodness, what is the gosh darn name for that thing? The SRV. Nailed it. Perfect. So we're going to cover how you and a friend can have some fun in the SRV. Now we are in a ship that has multiples of those. We're on our way to a planet that we can land on and then have activities in. We have, as that checklist, if we look down, we can see we've got a pilot with us, a little stowaway, if you will. We also have an empty co-pilot scene, and then of course if we switch, you can see me, the pilot, at the top. So this means we are not in telepresence, we are in an actual team. ABELI did join my ship and essentially is on my ship in real, not through telepresence, which we have covered on this channel before. If you do have any questions about what telepresence is, please reach out. Otherwise, check out our video for that as well. Looks like mass lock is still on. Sorry about that. I'm in one of my larger ships, so this might take us a minute. That's okay. We'll be on our way to this planet, and then we will cover how all the fun little activities we can do with our co-pilot. Go ahead and get a little boost away from here. Still mass locked. There we go. Alright, let's get that jump in, and let's head to Shinrarta Densra A2, which is a planet we can land on, which is exciting. So that's fantastic. I don't suspect this will take us very long. And we'll go ahead and sit on Super Cruise in orbit. Now, while we head there, I do think it's important to kind of just touch on what is going on and what's the purpose of this video here. Our whole thing is we want to cover how you can physically have somebody be involved in your ship and all the fun things you can do. So we're going to be doing that now. Once we get to this location, what we're going to do is we're going to land. Then we're going to play with the SRV and sort of what you can do with your partners in that. Now this ship here has, if I'm not mistaken, 4. But there are different ones you can incorporate with. So we have the Scarab, the Scorpion, the Scorpion, and the Scorpion. There are 3 Scorpions and 1 Scarab. So why do we even reference that? Well, that's because the Scarab is a single-seater and the Scorpion seats 2. So that's kind of the first key piece of information. You can see over here, if we actually look at sort of its descriptions, let's see if it references all those fun pieces. Yes, this is an armored, wheeled, multi-crew vehicle designed for combat support on planet surfaces. That is super important to remember. You want the combat one. The Scarab's lovely, it's super cool, but it is a lightweight, all-terrain vehicle that does not incorporate 2 seats. So it only allows for 1 person to really party with this one. That's something to keep in mind. Now, of course, we also have the options to allow our partner in this ship to fly one of our fighters as well. So if we go over here, I don't think it references that, but it is something you can do here. Let's see. Yeah, no, it just says they can hop in the fighter. They, of course, our partner ABELI can absolutely do that. She can also manage our guns on our ship, provided our ship has guns and provided those guns are turreted, because you need the turreted option to do those types of things. Looks like we are here now. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and land here. Ooh, take your time, take your time. Got our orbital flight engaged. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and go to this planet so we can land here and have a little fun. Alright, we are on our way now. Getting closer and closer. It's always kind of pretty, I think, when you see these horizon lines. They did a really nice job in this game, especially for how many years it's been now. This game still just looks pretty. Nice work. Ooh, and I like this cockpit here. I can just sort of see in almost all these directions I think that's really nice. Start going down. Dropping from that orbital cruise. Here we go. Excellent. Glide engaged. We are 15 kilometers from the surface, which is great. This is a pretty rocky terrain, so I'll be curious how that affects us. 4 kilometers. Let's go ahead and head down. I think that's a nice patch right there. It looks nice and soft and very comfortable. Less than a kilometer. Let's start to slow down. And for me, I always like to kind of drop that landing gear. Go ahead and slow. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. Worked out either way. And our landing gear will then work to get us to a nice, super soft spot. Perfect. All right, we'll go ahead and land here. I always like to sort of switch to that fun view so we can see that. Look at that, like a glove. You know, we probably should have had armor for this silly little thing here. That's okay. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and see if we can't hop in our Scarab, and then our co-pilot is gonna do the exact same thing. They're gonna look down onto their lap, and they can choose to deploy into one of the cars. They're going to go through their deployment experience. They'll have a fun little animation. We'll let them go through theirs, and then we will do the same. So we'll have them go out in front of us, and we'll actually see their car, their SRV on our radar. You can see that here. And if we look down, we can then choose one. So we obviously can still choose the Scarab. That shows up as an option for us because it's not a multi-crew concern. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Scorpion. And from here, you can now see we have 2 Scarabs out in the wild. We'll go right over here. And you can now see our Scarab and our partner's Scarab. So you can go ahead and explore the wild blue till your heart's content. You have all the fun stuff that comes with using these ships, which I think is really fun. The cars.
Drive assist on. Drive assist
Have your assistance on, all those cool things. Basically everything that you would want to do in this ship, you can do it here. And then of course you can have somebody swap to the gunner seat and do all the fun stuff with that as well. But yeah, overall, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was fun. From our perspective, it's always kind of a cool thing. Sorry, I'm always sort of in awe when we play these. But overall, I hope this was helpful. If you do have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your crewing in person. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.